Hi, I'm Michael Smith for Nevada Trails. I have a very special show. I have Lucille Rao with the Carson Valley Community Theater. Welcome to Nevada Trails.
Thanks, Mike.
Heard you got some pretty good outfits at your place. You have how many actors do you have that with your organization?
Oh, you mean like volunteers?
Volunteers, actors.
We have
scripts.
about 40 active volunteers
Wow, that's
currently.
a lot of people.
Takes about 40 people to put a show together.
We used to have Cindy Davis be on the host of this show, and she was in a couple shows, and she really loved it. So I always tell people, if you want to volunteer, yours is one of the places to choose.
Yeah, we're always looking for volunteers.
So how do I volunteer?
You can go to carsonvalleycommunitytheater.org, and we have applications on there, or you can stop by our office here at the Carson Valley Arts Council building.
Excellent.
Yeah, or stop at one of our shows, and we always have applications for people to fill out and get on the mailing list and just get involved.
Well, you also have volunteers that come and work this booth here a lot, so I always appreciate them. They're always nice people.
Yeah.
Because we're playing around with cameras, and they'll shut the door and be quiet while we're doing something, and they're always really polite. Well, I've had a lot of fun with theater in the past, and I'm real proud of you guys because you do a lot of work.
Thank you.
And like, if I was a volunteer right now, do you already know what your next play would be coming up?
Well, our upcoming show is called Hoka Poka, and it's student directed, and it has adults as well as children in it. It is a children's show, and opening is July 13th, and you can get more. They can get more information about that at carsonvalleycommunitytheater.org. We also have posters hung around town. We have about a cast of 11. And after that, we're going to be doing a fundraiser for Dangberg Ranch.
Excellent.
We're bringing back a show that was very successful called Radio Memories.
Excellent.
So we're doing a show we're putting together. It's old-time radio. And we dress in costume, and the set is sort of like an old radio station. That's going to be at the Dangberg Ranch, August 18th and 19th.
At the ranch?
At the ranch.
Excellent. I
yeah.
did an interview of that place, and it's great.
Yeah, and that's going to be called Radio Memories at the Ranch. And then in November, we're going to do and that's just going to be a 1-hour show. And then in November, we're planning on doing a 2-hour show of Radio Memories at Carson Valley Inn.
Wow.
So everyone can stay tuned and
so if you want to volunteer, you can get involved. You can come see one show and then volunteer and get in the other show.
Yeah.
So 2 hours. That's Carson Valley Inn is at the downstairs area.
Yeah,
That's a big room.
It is. There'll be dinner shows, and everyone seems to like that. They like to go to dinner and a show.
Well, what's it like being the president of an organization like this? Is it?
I have to be honest with you, it's almost like a full-time job. But we have some great volunteers, and since 2004, which is when we started up again, because back in the 80s there was a Carson Valley Community Theater, and then it dissolved.
Oh.
So then a group of folks got together and they wanted to start it up again. So we've been in existence since 2004, and we're really doing well.
Well, were you president at that time, or
No.
were you a director?
No. Back in 2004?
Yeah.
My first show with them was 2006.
Okay, because when this show started up, remember we were trying to get together to do some things back with Marty Lester, and she was trying to get some things going with you guys, and hopefully we'll get back there, be able to do some more. Because I remember your name kept on popping up, and I was like trying to support you from afar. So this is even more fun.
Yeah. So we're getting more organized. We have an artistic director now. We have a technical director. So we're starting to fill some of the key positions that just help propel and move forward and keep everything organized.
Yeah. Well, I saw you have some space here in the warehouse now too.
Yeah, we have 1,000 square feet.
Excellent.
Storage space. So now we're under one roof with our office and our storage space, and hopefully the Arts Council will get it together and build a theater here, which is what we're hoping for.
Well, that's our goal, to raise money and have our own theater. Actually, I thought you guys had the storage over here, so I was put some stuff in there to donate to you guys. Then I got kicked out because there was other guys.
Oh.
I thought we could have, I brought all kinds of skeletons and things. I thought we could have a haunted mansion thing with all these actors around here. And
so where's the stuff? Did we get it?
I put it in my storage.
Okay.
I'll bring it back if you like the idea.
Yeah.
But with all these actors, I thought it'd be a great haunted mansion.
Yeah.
Especially with the warehouse is right now. We can do anything with it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Well, as being a director, are you having fun?
I am. I love theater. I've always been in theater since I'm a child, and it's always been my passion, and I just wish I had more time. I have to work full-time, unfortunately, so I wish I could just devote all my time to this.
Well, that's a lot of fun. My mom and her mom, or my best friend's mom, were both theater people, too. And they come back in costume and scare the hell out of us sometimes. And so it was just wild. And every Halloween they entertained at the houses and things. So they're fun people.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have a great group of people. Everyone gets along well, and it's a lot of fun when we get together. So, yeah, I encourage people to get involved, and we need help in all areas, everything.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Even as a kid, I was always doing something to help do something. I mean, there's so many things you need to do.
Yeah. Artists and writers and directors and anyone who likes to do office work or sell tickets or to help out backstage. We need people with everything, every aspect of the theater.
Well, yeah, Justin and I, we hand out flyers all the time, so I'd be glad to grab some and take them up to the lake.
Great.
Yeah,
awesome.
And same with the Brewery Arts Theater, because we're kind of in the triangle of art, so I try to promote the whole region if I can.
Yeah. So we're currently looking for someone that's interested in doing marketing and publicity. We want to fill that position.
Excellent.
Yeah, and of course everything's a volunteer position, but if you're interested in it and you want to volunteer.
Well, I'm already a hardly paid volunteer for this organization.
I wasn't meaning you.
No, but if we have a lot of time, we'll be glad to help out, help that person out, and whatever we can do to fire the bullets. Because the faster this theater gets built here, it'll help our station. Because I know we can probably be recording things and having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So Hoka Poke is the name of this.
The name of the next show.
And that was written by?
D.W. Larson, I believe. D.M. Larson.
And how do you find these plays?
Well, the gal that's directing it, she's a student. She's a college student. And
Excellent.
she approached us and said she wanted to direct it. And we thought that'd be a great idea, especially in the summer. We could, summer shows are great for children. And so she found the play on a website it's called freedrama.net. And so we don't have to pay any rights for it, which helps.
That's a good thing, yeah.
So, so she'll be she's doing a good job with it,
well,
too.
if you get the students going in here, that's a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
Because that brings in, because now the kids, too. And I think the more that we do for the kids, the better.
Right.
Because I'm involved with the Rappin' Rats, and we do a lot of the kids. There's a lot of kids in this town, the Boys and Girls Club, and,
Yeah, so
keep them busy.
we've contacted some of the groups, so they're going to be coming to see the show, and the library has been advertising it as part of their program, so.
And the CVIC is going to be working with you?
The show is going to be at the CVIC Hall, yes.
And they're great people, too.
They are. Town of Mendon love them.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been really good to us.
They've been very nice. And the play will be starting July 13th. What time does it come on?
6 o'clock on the 13th, and 6 o'clock on the 14th, and then 2 o'clock on the 15th. And then on the 21st and the 22nd, also at 6, and then on the 23rd at 2 o'clock, matinee.
So that's pretty good. Yeah. Then you take a break, or do you work every day on volunteering, too? Yourself?
As the president, it's pretty much an everyday job. Yeah.
What's your full-time job right now?
I work for Douglas County.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that keeps you hopping then.
I am. All the time.
Well, hopefully we'll have a big theater here, and you can stay a little close to work.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Well, the CVIC, do they charge you anything now, or is it volunteer?
They do. They have a theater package.
Okay.
So, yeah, it does cost us money to do shows there.
Well, I wasn't sure if as a nonprofit if you get a better rates or not. Or...
Well, actually, we're working on it with them, so we'll see.
Oh, I met the town manager. She seems a pretty sharp girl.
She is. She's great, Jennifer.
Yeah. So she had to beat out a lot of competition to get that gig. So she has a pretty sharp resume.
Yeah.
Well, if you work with her fine, then she's easy to work with too.
I think everyone there is easy to work with. It's nice.
Yeah. Even the cleanup guy is a nice guy.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a good relationship with them.
Because that's very important to get that place perfect for the next people coming in there. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about for your community theater?
No, we'd love to get more people involved or donate if people can't, if they don't have time to volunteer, if they want to donate some money, we're always willing to take people's money.
Well, if you want to send a donation, what's your address?
It's carsonvalleycommunitytheater.org. We have applications online and they can fill them out, or there's information on there on how to donate money.
Donating money is good.
Yeah.
And donating volunteer time is good.
Yes.
So, anyways, we're going to go take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to meet the student. Thank you.
Let's quit, girls. It's been a long day, and I'm tired of quilting.
Me too. I hate quilting.
Why do you do it then?
Why do you clean tack?
Because it needs it.
Well, I need this quilt.
Why, so I can wrap you up in it?
Hey, Johnny, we got some fresh lemonade over here. You want me to get you some?
No, thanks. You could get me some.
You're not hog-tied, paralyzed, or too fat to roll, are you?
Yeah. Blackjack bottom, punching cattle dawn till dark. Blackjack bottom, I hear that train cry in my heart. That 8-wheel driver's was gonna take me from these parts. Sharecrop farming, that's what's training for me. And cornbread breakfast, or something rich folks never see. All that lonesome whistle's gonna come and set me free.
I know I'm not a great romancer. I know that I'm bound to answer when you propose. Anything when Grandma was 80 and Jackson was getting me reaching alone, anything goes. When mothers pack and leave from mothers because they decide they'd rather be than as grown, anything goes. It's right fast, hard, you like it, slow, wild, you like it, full kiss, you like it, man, lips, you like it, they rest, you like it, real jokes, you like it, nobody really love most. And every night the set is modest and shooting in nudist pod in studio. Anything goes.
Hi, we're back from break with Riley Cooper. She is the director, and like I said before, that was a cool name.
Thank you.
Well, mine's so common, and I like, Riley's just really kind of, it's nice.
Yeah, my parents found it in a phone book.
Hey.
It's a funny
well, I
story.
think mine was Peter Pan, so I got Michael and John. So I was telling you about her, that my theater company affected my mom. Michael, John, and my sister's Wendy.
Oh my goodness.
So my mom was actually Peter Pan in the play in Plymouth, Michigan.
That's awesome.
So we had the high school, well, the old high school gym, and it's actually kind of close to your CVIC. So every time I go to CVIC, I have old memories of going to my mom's plays.
Yeah.
And you're the director.
Yeah.
How'd you get that gig?
I talked to Lucille and I was like, I'm really interested in directing because I'd never done that before. I was always an actor because that's what I love doing. So I wanted to see what it would be like to be on the other side of the process. So I talked to her and she said, all right, you just got to present it to the board, and I did, and
So you had
here
to
we
present
are.
it to the board, too.
Yeah.
Wow, talk about putting you through your paces.
Yeah, well, the board's really nice people, so it wasn't too intimidating.
Well, you probably knew them as an actress for a long time then, maybe.
Yeah, I've worked with most of them
How long have you been an actress?
forever.
So you started as a kid, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing parades when I was this high, So I love parades because of that, too.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to my mom because she's like, well, people are going to ask you why you want to be an actor and how long you wanted to be an actor. And I was like, well, I guess because some kids are like, I want to be a veterinarian or a doctor. And I was always like, I want to be an actor ever since elementary school. So it's never changed.
Well, yeah, it's something that you really have to set your sights to and do a lot of training.
Yeah.
And are you doing a lot of training right now in college?
I've been taking some acting classes at WNC. I'm also doing some workshops up in Reno with integrity casting. So
Wow.
yeah.
So you are serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just got back from Burbank for auditions, so.
Wow,
Yeah.
Burbank.
Yeah, California.
Well, I know, but that's Hollywood.
Yeah.
So you're firing the bullets.
Oh, yeah.
And what did you try out for in Hollywood?
I tried out for an action thriller called The Prey, and I think it was a drama called Broken Glass.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, back to your director debut. Are you having a lot of fun with that? Because now it was all pain in the ass stuff.
Yeah. I am. At first, it was really stressful because I didn't know where the characters were to go, and the blocking, I didn't really have it all together. But now that we're about 3 weeks out, it's all coming together, and the characters are coming in nicely, and it's really turning out really great.
I can help you with your training right away.
Oh.
One of my gigs, I used to have a cleaning company. Was cleaning, and one of my accounts was the boathouse. And not knowing anything about theater at all, I used to clean the boathouse. And on that stage, they had tape. And I would take that tape up. I did not know that was the marks for the plays. So if you were the director, you'd come there and see a beautifully clean stage, but no tape for the marks. You'd have to redo the marks.
Yep.
And so
We've had that problem.
Oh, I didn't know any better. So whoever's cleaning the CVIC hopefully is trained not to remove the marks of the actors.
Yeah.
Because I've actually acted on that stage as Lucky Duck, and I almost took a header because you can't see your feet when you're coming onto that stage.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Quite.
So I can picture your stuff being all these simple little details.
Yeah, there's really no, marks. I think I have one in the center of the stage where the prince's bed comes, but that's
Okay,
it.
good. So no marks.
Nope, not really.
Well, as far as the CVC, you have a tough backdrop too. Does their backdrop fulfill your needs for this play?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
actually, tell me more about the play. So maybe
It's about in the beginning you find out that the witches have a really big problem because
the witches,
the witches,
mean witches.
Yeah.
Nice witches. No, mean witches.
they're mean witches, but you find out that you have to see it. So in the
I'm
beginning,
scared of witches.
don't be afraid of witches. In the beginning, they find out that they've gotten a really bad rep. So the fairies are threatening to take away their magic. So they decide, well, the prince is under a sleeping spell. We need to save the prince. So they send off the sweetest witch, whose name is Brenda, which isn't a very witchy name. And she goes off and she meets the wolf and a Cinderella-esque character, and she sees gnomes and all these, she meets the fairy godmother, and it's just this crazy ride to find out that someone I can't give too much away, so this is going to be very cryptic.
No, I don't want you to spoil the ending, but this is wow.
Yeah, it's really exciting, I think.
The president said kids and adults mixed, and you're
Yes.
saying witches and
Yep,
scary things.
yep. And evil sisters.
Well, I have to tell you the truth. My mom's best friend in the plays always played a witch, and she scared the heck out of us. She still does a witch at Halloween, but and she's just great at it. She's like the one on Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
And so you
the
have scary-
Elphaba?
Yeah, scary witches. So you have really scary witches too.
No, we have one that cackles really loud, but
It's a good
no
talent
really
doing
scary
it.
ones.
Okay. Well, do the kids play what parts do the kids play?
We have one girl who's 8 years old, and she plays a witch, a guard, and a gnome.
An 8-year-old witch?
An 8-year-old witch, and she is sassy. Oh my god, I adore her. And then we have teenagers playing witches and gnomes and guards too, and then we have 2 adults playing witches and
Wow.
yeah. So it's a really big mix, and I like it because I think through this process they've all kind of learned something from each other. So it's a really good experience, I think, for
Well,
everybody.
as far as teamwork, and then you get involved with the lighting and the sound and all those good things as well.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Is that something that you've been studying as well?
I'm going to start this summer. I just got an internship up in Reno too, doing all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
so
what
I'll learn
location?
integrity casting again.
All right.
She's kind of mentoring me and kind of teaching me the lighting and the casting and all this stuff that I need to learn other than acting. Cause
Very important.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah. Well, my friend Justin, he's working on spotlights at the magic show, which is definitely important for doing things. And as you know, as an actress, it's got to be seen. And what clothes to wear, and are you doing all those clothes too?
No, not so much the look, I guess.
You only have volunteers to help make all these, the dress and things? No? Well, how do you just show up as a witch?
Oh! I thought you were talking about me.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm
was
sorry.
like,
I
I
should have
don't
went
need
back
vouchers.
to the play. Because I
No,
thought,
no.
because you have
We
1,000
have-
square foot of stuff, I thought maybe they have some cool stuff.
Yeah, well, we have some people donating stuff to the show because it's kind of different than what CBTT usually does.
Okay.
Because there's like the witches and it's magical and
Yeah.
fairy tale-ish. So we've had a lot of people donate, and CBTT obviously is giving up all their stuff, to let us make this magical show happen. So
Excellent.
yeah, so I don't know. I think it's great. I love it.
And it doesn't have a lot of magic too, because it's Hoka Poka.
Hoka Poka is kind of like the abracadabra.
So pull a rabbit out of the hat type thing.
No,
No?
it's swans, but instead of saying abracadabra, they say Hoka Poka.
And do you have like sound effects too?
Yep,
Oh.
tons of sound effects.
And
It's crazy.
You had to create the sound effects for each little bit type thing.
Yeah, there's actually like 5 sound effects where me and the sound director had to sit there for like 10 minutes on each sound effect and like time it and cut it and piece it together and to just make it perfect. And now I think it is. I think it's great.
So you have a sound effects tape playing the whole time you're going through this thing, or is it just done as things?
You click it and it
All right.
comes out. Yeah.
All right.
So
who gets
I don't
that-
have to time everybody.
So who gets that gig to play with the sound effect machine?
One of our technicians. I don't know
That'd be
yet.
fun. Take that home and then have cars blow up behind you or
Yeah.
something. Use that in the parade.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah. So are you going to do more directing now that do you have like the bug now, and the people are listening to you, or how much more practice do you have to do before the real play starts?
We have 3 more weeks until we open. That's including Tech Week. As far as me directing again, I'm kind of having the itch to act, so I probably won't do that very soon. I'll just be acting for a while.
Well, a lot of us are just finding out what your niche is, but by being aware of all the stuff you're going through right now, it'll definitely help your studies.
Well, yeah, and I've stage managed before, and I've worked props and stuff, so I've kind of done a few jobs, but acting has always been the one that I want to do.
So you've done props as well as
Yeah.
other volunteer jobs you've had to do over the years?
Yeah. Not as much
Tickets?
fun.
Yeah. Well, it's good to be the star.
Yeah.
Have you been the star before too?
Yes.
Ooh. What play was that?
The last one that I starred in was a CVCT musical, The Snow White Goes West.
All right.
And I played Snow White.
I heard that was fantastic.
It was. Oh, I love that show.
Well, we can't wait to get your see your directorial debut, and you're starting July 13th, the first day.
Yes.
Are you having?
nervous.
Are you able to keep everybody focused right now? Because hasn't there been practicing for a while?
I don't think that I haven't. Directors that I've had before have been like, okay, we're down to 3 weeks. Okay, we're down 2 weeks, and I haven't really done that to the actors because I feel like when they do that to me, I'm like, oh God, I'm not good enough. This isn't gonna happen. We can't open yet. I'm not ready. So I haven't really been telling them, you have 12 rehearsals left. Get it together. So I've just been kind of letting them be blissfully unaware.
Well, I've done some shows where with music, and people weren't ready, and it showed.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of pressure on you right now.
Yeah.
Plus, we're out there doing the PR too, besides get people to come and see the things.
Yes.
And is there like in Carson Valley Community Theater? Can you like be a member and join or anything?
Yeah, they actually started this new rule, I guess you call it, that to be in a production, whether you're backstage or on stage, you have to be a member. So I think that's great.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, because then you have volunteers from the future to replace people, and it's hard not.
Yep. And it's just
cattle
a
calls.
one-time payment, and you're a member for a whole year, and you can do as many shows as you want. You don't have to, reapply to be a member or anything. So
Well, that sounds good.
yeah, no nonsense.
Well, I'd like to join just to get to know what's going on.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, because this time we kind of lucked out to get you on the show, but it seems like I'm always finding out things too late on community theater.
Yeah.
And you want to support your community,
Of
so the best
course.
way to do it is just joining.
Yeah.
And so hopefully you wrote down their website already. So
Hopefully. Because I can't repeat it as well as Lucille did.
it's okay. Well, when you went to Hollywood, how did that work? Did you just went there for a day and did your tryouts and came back, or?
I left on a Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and we drove until about 1 o'clock, and then slept, and then made the rest of the trip, stayed there for a day, woke up the next morning, and came back.
Wow, who's your support staff?
My mother. she calls herself my momager.
All right.
So, yeah, so she is always there, like, she drives me everywhere, and she's always, you know, right there next to me. And then also my boyfriend, he comes everywhere, so.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to try to get you some clips if everyone wants to shoot a practice for in the future. If you need stuff to take to Hollywood to give to directors of what your skills are.
Okay.
Glad to.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, we could have you practice Snow White again or something. Or,
Okay.
is that what you have been doing, giving them clips, or did you have to like try out?
I haven't been giving them clips yet because I don't really have a reel together. I've been giving them headshots and resumes of everything that I've done, and then the way they did it in Burbank was they just gave me a script and filmed me saying the words the way the character would, and that was it. So it was more nerve-wracking than you'd think. So
No, I've stunk before. I was in Dr. Detroit as just a guy standing there. It was boring as heck.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, I don't think I had for the tryout was a picture of me and Miss America. So I gave it to them as my tryout picture, and they took it. I wish I would have kept it though, because it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was Miss America.
Well,
That's
another
crazy.
idea that we had for saving money on getting involved with acting was going to like photography classes and have one shoot you as a model, and then you get tons of pictures and that works.
That's how I've been getting my headshots.
All right.
Local photographers who just want practice or are just really good. So me and my mom have been doing this campaign where it's like you just shop local and stay local and help, you know, the people in your community.
Yeah, exactly. I like this.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, we're down about a minute and a half. Is there anything else you want to talk about your play?
Nope. I just think that everyone should come see it, and it's a great show for kids and families, and it'll be great.
Well, with your enthusiasm, I bet your directing is as good, and it sounds like you've got
thank
a
you.
good record of doing things. And Lucille's definitely got her. She's sharp.
Oh yeah, she's on it. She's my right-hand woman for the show.
Well, if you can join the community theater membership program, and then send some donations, and maybe we can get our theater built, and we'll have our own theater too.
That'd be so awesome.
Yeah, we can do it. We just
Yeah.
gotta keep on, a little bit at a time. Life's a inch by the inch, but hard by the yard. Mm-hmm. Well, anyways, Riley, thank you for being on Nevada Trails.
Thank you so
I
much.
loved it. I'm honored.
Me too.
That's been Michael Smith for Nevada Trails, and support your community theater. Thank you very much.